Hey there, thanks for joining us on 2 News Oklahoma at 5. I'm TJ Eckert here live once again in downtown Oklahoma City. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals in about 2 hours or so there in San Antonio. We're here in OKC because right behind me there at the Paycom Center once again is Loud City Live. Fans allowed to come in, watch the game inside the Paycom Center. Jumbotron comes down, great atmosphere. Thunder drummers are there, cheerleaders are there. It's a really good time. We were there on Friday. We'll have more on that coming up here in a little bit. So it should be a really good atmosphere inside the Paycom for Game 4, which could be a very pivotal game for both the Thunder and the Spurs. For more on that, we'll go to our sports director, Caden McFarland. He is in studio standing by. Caden, Comic-Con is also going on here in downtown OKC. There was a man wielding 2 swords. Thought about getting his thoughts on the A.J. Mitchell injury, but I figured I would instead ask you for your thoughts.
How about that? Yeah, well, if anybody can find a way to use him on a basketball court, it'd be Sam Presti and Mark Daigneault. They got everybody. The roster is deep. So maybe a guy with 2 swords. We shall see. DJ, thank you much. Thunder with the chance to take complete command of this series with a win tonight. That victory in Game 3, really one of the most impressive playoff victories in Thunder franchise history. On the road, down 15 in a blink, playing without all-star guard Jalen Williams. The Thunder dominated the Spurs for the final 3 quarters. I thought more than ever, they looked and felt like the NBA's reigning champion. As this series goes on, OKC's depth becomes a greater advantage. So far, the Thunder bench outscoring the Spurs 183-64.
It's never an advantage relative to the opponent. It's more an expression of our strength. And we have a deep team. We have a lot of guys that we trust. We also play in a way that demands a lot of energy. We choose to deploy those guys and keep fresh legs on the court. It keeps guys motivated when they're playing their minutes to play them hard, and it's been good for us. We trust everybody.
That we're not just putting fresh legs out there to wear people down. Like the dudes that are going in the game are dudes. Like they can go get a bucket. They can go make plays on the defensive end. Like they're amazing basketball players. So they're out there because they're amazing basketball players, and then it also just kind of aids in the fact that we can, kind of cycle fresh legs out there.
How about those guys conducting the interview in a reading room of some sort? Learned fellas. That depth will be tested again in Game 4. We do not know if Jalen Williams can go. We do know that A.J. Mitchell cannot. Suffering a leg injury in the second half of Game 3 was Mitchell. They already took back home court advantage with the win Friday. A win tonight really would be a cherry on top, and the Spurs in serious trouble. Now, TJ, folks at home may not know, but I do. You, no doubt, always keep a Star Trek costume of some kind kept in your car. So there's a little bit of time here before the watch party. You can go take part in Comic-Con. Enjoy, bud.
I certainly might.
The
doors open at 6 here, so we do have about 45 minutes to an hour if we want to pop over. I didn't bring anything with me, sadly, but maybe my photographer Andrew's got something stored in the back. I don't know. We'll have to go check that out. Caden, I am curious. I want to know your thoughts. We were talking briefly about the A.J. Mitchell injury. Who takes those minutes? Who's the guy that kind of steps up there? Is it going to be a Cason Wallace? Is it going to be Aaron Wiggins? Are we going to see him play a little bit more? Where do you kind of stand there?
We could see some Wiggins minutes. That's an interesting thought. I definitely think Cason Wallace takes a good bit of it. And Jared McCain, who, how about that segue by you? Coming up a little bit later in the show in our sports segment, Dan Lindblad going deep on Jared McCain, who had that career night in Game 3, 24 points. But, yeah, if Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell can't play, who gets the start? It's an interesting question. I'm not sure I know at this moment. Certainly could be Cason Wallace, but the idea of Jared McCain in that starting lineup, he's been so good alongside SGA, at least on the offensive side. That would not be a bad way to start and try and avoid the slow start that they had in Game 3.
Yeah, I like that. And I like that he's ahead to sports, so make sure everybody sticks around for that. We got some more coming up for you here in just a little bit. Okay, you're back here in OKC, Caden, thank you. Again, the vibes are pretty good. Other than we make jokes about the Comic-Con. There's more Comic-Con walking around right now than Thunder fans, but that is because the doors open at 6 o'clock for the Paycom because it's an earlier start. 7 o'clock tip here for Game 4 instead of 7:30 like we've seen throughout the series. Now, I do believe we have some video to show from Game 3. We were down here in OKC for the first Loud City Live, and it just kind of gives you a sense of what to expect if you were to come down here, or if you can't, this is what we've been talking about. Again, the Jumbotron lowers there at midcourt. You got the drummers, you got the cheerleaders, you got, I think, the O City crew, as I believe what they call them, just basically dancers. It's a good time, and the lower bowl was essentially full for that first Loud City Live. and it was pretty lively. Pretty quiet, honestly, at the very beginning of the game during that 15-0 stretch by the Spurs. But then from there, it kind of felt like a home game inside the arena. So really good energy here. It's a fun time. It's a unique experience. It's $10. So if you can't go to a normal playoff game because they're expensive, you can come here and do it for $10. It's a good way to bring family. There's a lot of kids that we've seen walking around for this Loud City Live. So looking forward to it again. Again, doors open at 6 o'clock here in OKC. Tip-off at 7 o'clock. Not the only watch party happening here in the state of Oklahoma, though. We have another one happening back there in Green Country. Our Clifton Haskin live at the River Spirit Casino at the Gridiron Sports Bar. Clifton, what's it looking like there right now?
Well, TJ, I think right now it is kind of the calm before the storm over here at the Gridiron. I'm going to let you guys take a look right now. These seats are pretty open, but I was speaking with some of these Thunder fans that are rolling, and they said they are ready for a win here tonight. Now, we're going to be here all afternoon checking in and really feeling the vibes with these Thunder fans. But right now, there's not a whole lot to see, but I am sure that people will start rolling in here, and we will be here all afternoon to bring you guys the energy for these Thunder fans ready for a win in Tulsa. Clifton Haskin, 2 News Oklahoma.